to become one by the border of this constant, unlimited force. And as these waters, may your love be constant, flowing and ever-changing. May your love forever redefine itself. May your love hold within it the essence of life. And pledging your lives in love to one another for all the days that remain to us, you acknowledge the changes in your existence and you celebrate your commitment to a strong, aware relationship. May your love touch and enrich all those with whom you come in contact as these waters touch and nourish the many shores of this earth. You come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to recognize a bond that already exists. This marriage is one expression of the many varieties of love. Love is one, though its expressions are infinite. It is fitting to speak briefly about love. We live in a world of joy and fear and search for the meaning and strength in the seeming disorder. We discover the truest guideline to our quest when we realize love in all its magnitudes. Love is the eternal force of life. Love is the force that allows us to face fear and uncertainty with courage. But you must be of love a little more careful than of anything. For the giving of yourself in love is difficult. For you must learn to give of your love without total submission of yourself. Therefore, in your giving, give your joy, your sadness, your interest, your understanding, your knowledge, all expressions that make up life. But in this giving, remember to preserve yourself, your integrity, your individuality. This is the challenge of love within the marriage. Matrimony, as you know, is most sacred and most serious, and that it will bind the two of you together for life. In a relationship so close and so intimate that it profoundly influences your entire future. That future with its hopes and disappointments, its successes and its failures, its pleasures and its pains are hidden from your eyes. You know these elements are mingled in every life and so must be expected in your own. Yet, not knowing what the future holds, you take each other, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health. Truly then, this is a most serious occasion. However, it is a beautiful tribute to your undoubted faith to each other, that realizing the full meaning of your vows, you are nevertheless so ready and willing to pronounce them. And because the words involve such solemn obligations, it is most fitting that you rest the security of your wedded life upon the principle of self-sacrifice. So you begin your married life by the voluntary surrender of your individual lives in the interest of that deeper and wider life which you are to share together in the future. Henceforth, you will belong entirely to each other. You'll be one in mind, one in heart, one in affection. And whatever sacrifices you should hereafter be required to make to preserve this mutual life, always make them generously, because sacrifice is usually difficult and irksome. Only love can make it easy. Perfect love can make it a joy. When the love is perfect, that sacrifice is complete. No greater blessings will come to your married life than love that is true and loyal. May then this love which you join your hands and hearts today never fail, but grow deeper and more meaningful as the years go by. And when true love and the unselfish spirit of perfect sacrifice guide your every action, you may expect the greatest measures of earthly happiness that may be allotted to you in your married life. Cory, Lee, Kimberly, happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. Just remember to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. Courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation, demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other, It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, but being the right partner. At the end of this ceremony, legally you'll be husband and wife, but you still must decide each and every day that stretches before you that you want to be married. Make such a decision and keep on making it. The most important thing in life is to love and to be loved. The vows which you're about to exchange serve as a verbal representation of that love you pledge for each other. It's not the words that you will speak here today that will bond you together as one, but the inner sense of love and commitment each of you feels within your soul. Cory Lee, do you take Kimberly to be your wedded wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her, respect her? Will you share all life has to offer, your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments with her from this day forward?
I do.
Kimberly, do you take Cory Lee to be your wedded husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, respect him? Will you share all life has to offer, your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments with him from this day forward? Cory Lee, Kimberly, the wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolizes unending and everlasting love and is a visible symbol which represents your inner commitment to one another. May your lives together be blessed with everlasting happiness. Cory Lee, place Kimberly's ring on her finger and repeat after me, please. As I place this ring upon your hand, may our separate lives become one. As we commit our everlasting love to each other. Kimberly, Cory Lee's ring on his finger and repeat after me, please. As I place this ring upon your hand, may our separate lives become one. As we commit everlasting love to each other. Cory Lee, Kimberly, with your rings and your vows, you have symbolized your marriage bond. May their meaning sink into your hearts and bind your lives together by devotion and faithfulness in one another. May peace ever dwell within your home, contentment, love, and joy within your hearts. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be the shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth to the other. Now you will feel no loneliness, for each of you will be the companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is one life before you. Go now to enter the days of your life together, and may your days be good and long upon this earth. Pursuant to the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.